There are so many holidays throughout the year to remember. A circle calendar is a fun way to keep track of the celebrations each month and to also keep track of the 4 seasons during each year. Today, we are going to learn how to make a circle calendar. To get started, you will need either a circular object such as a paper plate, or you can just simply use a sheet of paper and draw a big circle in the middle of the paper. You will need coloring tools such as crayons, markers, or colored pencils. Here are all the materials you will need in order to complete this circle calendar. After you have all your materials and your preferred object picked out, draw a smaller circle in the center of your preference choice. Mine is the blank sheet of paper. You will then divide the smaller circle into 4 equal sections. Each one will contain one of the 4 seasons. Label each season: spring, summer, fall, and winter. After this, divide the larger part of your circle into 12 equal sections. If it makes it any easier, each season section is associated with 3 seasons out of every year. Your product should then look like this. After you have those sections divided, label the 12 months. Spring months include March, April, and May. Summer months include June, July, and August. Fall months include September, October, and November, and the winter months include December, January, and February. It may seem odd to label it this way because we know that January is the start of a new year, but we also know that just because it is the first month does not mean that it is spring. It is still cold and snowy in January and February. Spring starts in March. There are different shapes and items associated with each holiday that can be drawn in each month, such as hearts for Valentine's Day, an Easter basket with colored eggs for Easter, or a clover for St. Patrick's Day. You can also indicate whether or not a birthday of a family member, close friend, or yourself are in each month by maybe drawing a birthday cake. Whatever items you decide to draw, just make sure they correspond with the holidays. Once you get going, you will start to see your calendar forming, with each different holiday for each month of the year. For August, you may start with a sun to indicate summer, or maybe a pencil and paper to show that school begins in August. Continue to draw what you celebrate and do for each month to make it your own personal calendar as well as a holiday calendar. After you have completed drawing all of your items for the months, you can move on to the center circle to differentiate the seasons from each other. You can do whatever you would like to here. Maybe draw flowers for spring, sun for summer, colorful leaves for fall, and a snowflake for winter. Or maybe color each section with a color that coordinates with that season, such as pink for spring, green for summer, orange or red for fall, and blue for winter. I like the idea of showing what the trees look like for each season. For spring, the flowers are blooming and the trees are getting their leaves back. For summer, the trees are fully grown, green, and healthy. During the fall, the leaves change colors like red, orange, and yellow and fall off the trees as they are getting ready for winter. When the winter comes, the trees lose majority of their leaves and the snow covers the branches. After you have your drawings for your seasons complete, your circle calendar should look like this. All the different holidays for every month are represented by shapes or items that correspond with them. Your calendar is almost ready. When all the drawing is complete, we are going to color code the seasons and months. This way we know for sure and do not forget what season is happening in which month. Choose any color you would like to. I personally like to choose colors that mesh with the seasons. So for winter, I would choose a blue. I would then color the winter season section and the 3 months that go along with it, December, January, and February. Do the same for each season and its 3 months. For spring, you may choose a light green color. For summer, a bright yellow. And finally for fall, an orange, or maybe even a red. You are now completely finished with creating your circle calendar. Now you will always remember what holidays are in what month and what season it is during each month.